So I guess we're supposed to keep going that way, which means that this must be a dead end. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there before. You're a fence!
Closed. But you already knew that.
God, why are you so creepy? Why are you hounding me about the map? What a waste of space this is. Why are there so many mushrooms?
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours.
Is it Nadra?
You're
That's
in for a
poisoned?
rude surprise.
Up ahead?
We'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Not sure.
Sometimes I wonder whether it's worth the fight.
I hear. I hear. I don't even know if it's worth coming down here. There doesn't seem to be much loot here. I just don't really want to waste my time looking for loot that's just not present. God, you can't even access that place anymore.
They've only been here a few years, but the Aedyrians act like they run the place.
Oh God, what happened?
Are all paradisans like this?
Was this deliberate? I have a feeling
You
this
say the
feels
militia have
deliberate.
closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty town, but, well, you know.
Yeah, I haven't heard the best things about that place. Is there nowhere else?
Perhaps the Aedyrians are looking for new recruits.
No thanks. I'd rather risk the journey further inland than throw my lot in with them.
Your funeral, I guess. Why not just stay here? I'm sure you could find work around the landing.
Maybe.
I mean, he's a fisherman. Surely he would get work around the landing. I would stay here if I were you. Whoa, what happened to my frame rate? Just died a tragic death. Well, actually, looks like I can get into Paradise. What do you mean it's closed off? There's no guards. I can just stride and bold as you please. I mean, there's no point right now because, like, my quest isn't there. Any loot? Not by the looks of it.
First get the leaves, these letters won't turn up.
Hello? There you are. Sansa.
Que larde. I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
I don't know who my patron is, and I'm not intelligent enough to ask. There's a lot I don't know about myself. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. As everyone in the Living Lands is invasive, she's a third of side-eye. I like being mysterious.
A godlike of unknown provenance. Even more interesting. Who knows? Perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
Haven't even been into the city, let alone the wilds to the east. Well, let me guess. Everything there wants to kill me.
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
I haven't been there. Haven't done that either. That probably describes half of Paradise. Did you read it? Where is this going? They went that away.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean...
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
Jesus.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it.
It's an
I may even
intrepid
have more work for you.
occupation. Wait, you didn't even say to save him. You just said to find him and bring me his map. You didn't say I had to bring him back in one piece. I see you, Sansa. Don't think I don't see what you're trying to put down here. I see where you're concerned. I'll keep my eye out for him. Paying work. Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Maybe I won't. Giraman's Dispatch. Wanted, Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium. Sorry, wanted ... Sansa is not wanted. Sansa is the one posting the notice. Has reported his assistant Geirmund missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Geirmund's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principe. Never again. Anyway, here now. Set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. And higher spirits, Geirmund.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Apparently, where is the east? Somewhere over here, I guess, since it's not on my map. Right. I will get right on that. I want to figure out what happened to this Aedyr. Oop, and do a bit of gathering on the way. Oh, the map shows me gatherables. Vernus Threshold Party Camp. Would you fucking loot? Good lord, woman. I pressed it about 12 times. Yeah, I'm coming. You can set up party
Maybe
camp.
it's superstition, but Aedyr like this usually...
Yes, the game just crashed. That was one of the negatives I had heard about the game before playing, is that people have been dealing with crashing, but, you know, what else can I expect in this day and age? Everything fucking crashes in this day and age. No one can make games that are, like, stable. Would you loot, woman? I really don't know what... This game has to have been designed with first person in mind, because I'm struggling to do anything with third person in this game. Okay, Kai, go again. No, I mean, why would I want to? We're literally right next to civilization. Why do I need camp?
But Aedyr like this usually marks a good spot to rest.
Test your metal. I don't know what that is. Test my metal with what? This place is very perplexing. Okay, we have some very interesting beasts of burden, and we have the chickens not quite in the coop. Alright, any other quests that I need to grab before I depart? Because I'm inclined to just leave and move on. I'm not really feeling a burning desire to explore so much. Having the game crash kind of does that to you. I could technically make it over there, but I don't think there's any loot over there. But also, just having a mute protagonist really just distanced me from my character and from, like, the game. I don't feel as, you know, close up and involved. I feel very unimmersed and distant because my character doesn't speak. I really wish this whole trend of a mute protagonist would die, because it's such an outdated concept.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so, actually. There are some Pargrunan ruins to the north, just across the river from the Strangleroot. The Pargrunan are said to have left behind many treasures.
Very good. I will remember you. You will be justly compensated upon my return.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful, all right?
Yeah,
the
sure.
land gets more dangerous the further north we go. No telling what might be waiting for you.
Do not worry.
How do I get in?
I have stared before and have no
Not that
fear
way.
of these supposed dangers.
All right. Well, good luck.
I can't even see in to see a way in. You knew what I meant. I think we're going this way, actually. Ooh, looks like we can go into that home. I will attempt that afterwards. Let me just figure out how I'm getting into my building. I don't actually see a point of ingress. Maybe I do have to go into the neighbor's home to get in. Maybe it's all one building. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oh wait, maybe I... That was a fat click. And I actually can't get in. Never mind. Okay, well, so much for that plan. What about here? Nope. How on earth am I getting into this building then? I can climb around here, but was that just to get up top? But what does getting up top get me? So what does getting here get me? Nothing. And you're clearly able to get into the building, but how? See, things like this just annoy me. Well, you know you can do a certain thing, but the game does nothing to help you understand how to do the thing you want to do. I know I can get inside, so how am I getting inside? What does it accomplish? What does it accomplish? Nothing. Being up here gets me nothing. Yeah, look, I wasn't quite trying to get onto that particular roof. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I almost jumped off accidentally. Put that away. Okay, we've got some gold, some silver, pelts. You just acquired an upgrade material. Upgrade materials are used to improve weapons, and I still don't know what weapon or armor I'm wanting to use, so it's pretty moot at the moment. Of the matching material type and quality. Upgrade materials can be combined to create upgrade materials of higher quality. The workbench and party camp enables you to upgrade your items by using these material upgrades. And we have a vessel flesh, which is an upgrading material as well. So an enchanting material. Yet you don't tell me about enchanting. Interesting. Let's not lose any more health if we can avoid it. Where's Kai gone? I've just left. I've abandoned him. Bye, Kai. Oh, I hear him. Common spear. Spears thrust with average speed, delivering moderate damage and stun at a long melee range. However, they have low block efficiency, incurring a moderately high stamina cost when blocking. Okay. That seemed to have worked out alright. Keep losing my hair. Golden Scaling, Agate, Paradise and Ladder. Upgrade your armor, pelt, softwood branch, iron chunk, vessel flesh. Right. I think that's it. I think Kai still wants to talk to me. I'm assuming that's what that icon means. Yo, bro, you wanna chat? Oopsies. I guess you wanna chat at camp? Well, I don't really feel like going to camp right now, so you're just going to have to get over it. Upgrade your armor. Yeah, but I don't know if I want this armor. You know? I mean, it looks pretty, so for that reason alone, I'll probably upgrade it. Pretty comparatively to, you know, the robe I had. What are you stuck on? A rock. Sure. I don't really know what that does. It fully restores your health. You can speak with your companions, upgrade and enchant gear, cook. Ah, that's how we cook. And store extra items in the party stash. Party stash, you say, and collect god totems.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
Unspent attribute points. 1. I mean, sounds like I should be putting it in might if I'm going to be using a heavy weapon. Increase your maximum essence. Yeah, see, again, maximum is not the issue. Getting it to regenerate is the problem. But I think if I can just unlock that staff, maybe that might help? Question mark. I don't know. I'm a little perplexed, so I don't really know what I want to do with any of my stats. So, I think I actually want to go for damage. Or attack speed. I suppose the quicker you attack, the more damage you do, technically speaking. More health wouldn't go too far astray. Let's do that. I don't really know what I want to do in life. I really don't. So that sounds great. Still no ability points. Yeah, sounds about right. So, this is the party stash. Doesn't seem to have a capacity, which is nice. This is my workbench, and this is my enchanting station. Enchanting unique weapons. Selecting a unique weapon from the left side of the screen to enchant. Choose a replacement for its primary enchantment on the right side of the screen. Enchanting requires specific materials and currency. It also cannot be undone. Materials consist of monster parts. Well, I currently can't enchant anything.
I haven't seen this much excitement.
That's nice, sir. Again, I don't really know what I want to use, so upgrading something at this point is somewhat redundant, I'd like to say. Well, I can't do the Great Hammer because I don't have the items. I'm short Paradisen Ladder, which is an interesting name for a plant. Oh god. That, wow. Okay. So maybe I should just use the Grimoire. If that's the case. It would take all my Paradisen Ladder and my Softwood Branch, so I wouldn't be able to upgrade that even in the near future because it uses the ladder. But then it sucks that I have to do the two of them because then I have to do the wand as well. It does such pathetic physical damage. Although that's only doing 37, so okay, maybe not too bad. And use the Paradisen Ladder as well. Why are you all using the exact same? Everything uses the Paradisen Ladder. Fuck my life. So I can only upgrade something. Ability cost and cooldown. Think I'm gonna go with the Grimoire. Would you put me here? Yes. Okay. And of course you need more of that shit. Crafting. Upgrade materials, downgrade.
Into the wild.
Put that shit
Perhaps
away.
I've got you to thank for bringing it with you on.
Enchant weapons. Still can't
Boy.
do. Where is cooking? Is this cooking? Cook recipes. Select a recipe, etc. All recipes. All's leaf tea, which is 150 essence regeneration. Additional effects plus 20% maximum essence. For how long, I don't know. It requires a mushroom, produce of some kind, and a vegetable of some kind. Well, that's not bad. 150 is pretty good. That's pricey. An Aricus 100 makes one Aric and uses 2 fruits. Oh, I can cook it, which does more health. What's the raw to? Fuck off. Oh, fuck. Doesn't even tell me what the raw does. Oh, here we go. No, that's not... Sure. I'm sure 20 is better than what it currently does. Okay, cured above ground loin. Again, uses the raw. The salted trout. Okay, you can make stew with cooked meat. So it does health and essence. Alright, Marinus porridge. Mari crudia. Oh, I supposed to use raw or cooked, okay. And produce. 30 health regeneration? That doesn't seem worthwhile at all. Wait, regeneration? What do you mean? Oh, they all say regeneration. Okay, no, it doesn't seem very cost effective. Grog cures poison, bleed, and elemental accumulations and restores health based on the amount cured. I have 1 alcoholic drink on me. Yeah, make that. Grenades, no, and then I might do that. Okay. And I can make a second one because I have a second mushroom. Awesome. So that's quite a bit of essence regeneration we've just gained. I can also get the Aedyr. Using my spring berries, alas and alack, but you know, it's better than the spring berries been by themselves, right? Some apples. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that before I use all my items. Okay, you want to talk, Kai?
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment.
I didn't even know you.
But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Aedyr himself. Quite a position.
I have a unique connection to the Beyond. I advise the Emperor on matters of souls and divinity.
I should ask you for some good campfire stories later.
Ha! I probably have some good ones, yeah.
Good to know. Though, people around here have reason enough to be twitchy as it is. Talk of the plague inland has folks stirred up. More than usual. Is that why the Emperor sent his personal mystic to the Living Lands?
Yes, I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me.
Thanks, buddy.
Being a godlike,
Thanks.
I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't know who my patron deity is, so that's going to be a no on my part. I don't even know who they are. Why is everyone so obsessed with my being godlike? Because you look ridiculous.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry. These are unusual times.
They are indeed. What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
You've seen how bad it can get people a right to fear. That's why I'm here, to find the source and put a stop to it. What's known about the Dream Scourge?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
I don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Aedyran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Okay. And can I understand the tension? Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight. Fact. I heard the Living Lands were the lawless frontier. A little order and stability are needed, not necessarily. And why are you looking for the Clavenger?
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things?
I
Besides your orders, of course.
have a stake. I wanted to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another. I swerve. I serve for the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. That's it. Oh, I wouldn't go telling people that who don't like the Aedyr Empire. Everyone's heard tales of living lands. I came here for the adventure. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection.
Just be careful where you say that.
I know.
That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge.
True.
I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for
look,
talking.
It's
good to be part of a squad again.
I mean, we haven't even done anything.
Even if it's just for a while.
We haven't accomplished anything in life. There's definitely some sort of connection, obviously, between the godlike nature of my face and the Dream Scourge. It's just, I'm curious to know what, and what makes them different. Because they seem too similar to me. What can you tell me? Oh God, we'll be here all day about Paradise.
It's the gateway to the living lands. A scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then,
lovely.
If they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the living lands.
Okay, you don't seem to think much of Paradise, or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city. In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here. The living lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
That's fair. If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here? The ultimate proving ground, a place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the living lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
The living land sounds like a haven. Chaos and desperation, in other words. What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time.
I mean,
used to be.
Yeah?
If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
I get the logic behind your choice, but Aedyr's changing things. Is that it? Until the Dream Scourge, you mean? Ooh, they're both very good options.
That's what some fear. Ilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Aedyran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
That's vile. Why is this whole place called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Fungal growths like mine?
No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The living lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Sounds delightful. I've got questions about you, Kai.
So did my commanding officers.
And, okay. I mean, what? Is there really any other territory to cover? We kind of just went through a lot of this. What did you do before you came?
I joined up with the Rawatai Navy as soon as I was old enough.
To get out of
I was part of
Rawatai?
our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like? Rawatais had a presence in Deadfire for the better part of a century. It must have been before you restyled yourselves as the Royal Deadfire Company. What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission.
But
We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Okay, I'm guessing reality was different.
Yeah. The Juana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either.
Okay, so what did you do? What did you see?
I deserted.
Oh, yeah.
And I bounced between different mercenary
Should've seen that
companies
coming.
for almost 10 years.
Yeah, you just like fighting for Rotai so much you left to fight for other people. It's a serious crime.
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rowatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Fair. That's fair. And how'd that work out?
I ended up here, didn't I? It was more of the same. The only comfort was being part of a squad.
What happened to your squad?
By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Did you find something better here?
I did. Yeah. For a while.
But
Look, if I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give. Because you're the one who has to live with the consequences.
thanks for the advice.
Hey, advice is easy. The hard part's all you.
Okay, bye.
Get some rest, Envoy.
How do I leave and make it not night? It's very hard to see anything in this world at night. How do I pack up camp? Is there a pack up camp button? Rest for the night and exit party camp. Yes.